How would it affect me if another card mate was taking 55 seconds to putt? And I can honestly say that that's happened before. I've played with Nico many times before. He doesn't always take that long, but it does happen. It doesn't really affect me. The only thing that I do is kind of look to my other card mates and smile. We kind of chuckle about it. And I actually ended up, after the preserve, I emailed the PDGA about that. Not because I was bitter that he won. I was actually really happy for him because he hasn't won in years, and he's like one of the guys that tries the hardest, and he's so passionate about what he does. But I was just emailed the PDGA asking, like, why do we have this rule, and why are we our own referees? Because making a time, I've never been around ever in the whole history of my career that someone called time violation on anyone, and I've witnessed obviously many. I would personally never call anyone on time, even if it would take 2 minutes. And I guess, I mean, you could discuss that that's not the right thing to do, but the vibes that you get on a card after someone calls foot fault, or even if I would imagine a time violation, it's not worth it. Even if it's ethically or sportsmanship like the right thing to do, it's not worth the weirdness, awkwardness after someone calls your competitor out themselves on a violation that, like, well, were you sitting there with a stopwatch? Let me, like, do you have proof I used more? It's just, or with a foot fault. I mean, we can't look at replays because we can't use camera footage to prove any rule violations. So, ooh, yeah, Nico, that's not bad. That's a scary putt, though. So it's always just weird afterwards. Even the people that take it well and just go on with their game, they're still a weird off half round because I was playing so poorly. But no, it's really cool to get actually the live audio of players, what they say after good or bad shots, and just it feels like just like a closer and realer connection to what's going on. And look at this angle. Oh, I love that angle, and they changed it. I guess it's better to see the full picture here, but Nico staring down. And after Kale is already scrambling for par, I might almost lay this up in Nico's case. But it doesn't look like laying up is on his mind. At least he has another 20 seconds or so to think about it. What is he thinking about? Maybe he's hearing my voice. That would be bad. Oh, no. Faked us all out. Oh.
All right.
Great run. That's great. Whoa.
Instant feint as well. No, you know what? That was not a bad miss.
Now we're going to see the stance of Nico. Nate, you were correct here that he does have that reach out. And again, with that slope, I'm a little surprised to not see the disc kick down the hill a little bit.
Must have nestled in a bush or something.
I think he barely has it, if he has it. You know, it's certainly not an easy stretch. This is not an easy par here.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see Locastro just looking to the right here. The stretch out to the left, what commonly happens on this type of shot is that you leave it left, or you overcompensate and you can go way far to the right. And the one thing here is, if you leave it to the left, you're going to go down there where Ricky was. And it took 3 shots for Ricky to get up and in from that position. So Nico may be looking to keep it up on the right with the sidearm.
I think he's looking at that baby thumber that we saw from
Bradley earlier.
Yeah, it was a little bit closer, but similar look, for sure.
He's going to try to slide this.
I kind of like this play because it avoids that left side. The left side is way less forgiving than the right.
But it's a small gap. Can he get out? Can he get through this cleanly?
We'll find out shortly. Well, kind of shortly. I heard a tree.
Well done.
Didn't hurt him too bad.
As good as he could possibly have imagined. He's going to have that putt for par.
In a row.
And we'll take him to 15 under for his last 17 holes played.
Woohoo. Unbelievable performance he's putting on right now. It's a game of imperfection, but he's playing pretty perfect.
But in these scenarios, it's not about what you've done. It's about what you're going to do. And he can't, let a putt like this go. I mean, this has to go in.
Oh, this is rollaway city. If he rims this off, this is a death putt. You see those cameramen way down below the hole.
And that's a good 8 to 10 feet below the level of the pin right now. And it gets thick. So anywhere back there, pretty much unlikely for a make. So huge putt here for Locastro for birdie here on number 8.
I think he might have sat soda.
There's already a ton of courses up there.
Getting more, and good ones too if he's at the helm.
Man, we were up at the preserve. We played a new awesome course every day. It was so fun.
Well, he's not parked.
He isn't, is he? Coming back for the par.
Tricky stance.
Going to the straddle.
You just cannot overthink it. This is a very makeable putt for Locastro.
Woo!
Wow, so again, going to that straddle stance, he has to do the arm swing.
Nico, we got first, it looks like.
Nate, you mentioned how good Locastro is driving the disc. What are his stats today, or excuse me, what are his stats from the weekend so far on the putting side of things?
Very good. He was 75% from circle 2, but it's misleading because he's just 3 out of 4.
Okay.
Because that's a factor because his circle 1 percentage is so good.
So
We're
high.
not seeing him in circle 2 that much, but when he's been there, 3 out of 4 makes.
Yeah, wow, incredible stuff.
Let's see how it's looking today, guys.
And this is something we saw a lot with this sort of, if he's in this position, he goes with the low spin putt. And just on the left side there, not dead-hearted, but yeah, you can hear him say, now I can breathe, got that one out of the way. Yeah. I think it goes to show.
Next with our second throws.
He's in a great spot. He ought to be able to put this very close.
He's going to be throwing his anvil. Oh, no, I think he's switching it up.
And the one thing about being in a great spot is obviously it's important. You know, the tee shot was good, but the pressure's now ramping up. And every shot is going to be just that much more difficult. So Nico has to lean on his preparation. He has to lean on his routine. Got to put all that other stuff out of your mind at this point. I like going to the sidearm here, Sexton. This seems like the better play into this green.
A little bit of room over there, I think, and he's so comfortable from this range with the forehand.
Nico looking to get in position for a birdie bid.
Keeping it low, beating that tree. And a little bit of heat.
No.
So 33.